Thinking about moving to Portugal or get a residency in Portugal?
Cannot decide if you want to follow the D7 or Golden Visa route? Then this video is for you.
Both D7 visa and Golden Visa are very straightforward programs for granting you a Portuguese residency, so you can live, work, study and invest in Portugal.
Also, for both programs, after the 5th year, you can then apply for either the citizenship or the permanent residency, which both can open up the entire Schengen area without the need of additional visas for you and your family.
So which one suits you better? We will be giving you some brief introductions of both programs, and we will be comparing them by summarizing some frequently asked questions from our consultation calls.
Let's get started.
Hello, welcome to our channel. I am Rafael.
I am Mia. We're the founders of Mall Portugal, a property advisory company that helps you buy like a local. Golden Visa is a program that grants you residency in Portugal via investment. Although there are multiple investment routes for Golden Visa, we will be only talking about the property investment route, since property investment for Golden Visa is the choice of over 95% of Golden Visa applicants.
D7 visa was known as a retiree's visa because the D7 applicants must show proof of passive income generated from overseas. This can be pension, dividends from stocks, rental income, or any other form of stable income. And that's why more recently it has become the most common choice for the digital nomads.
So what are the common requirements of the two programs? First, you need to have a NIF number, which is the fiscal number in Portugal. With the NIF number, then you can open a Portuguese bank account. Also, you also need to have a clean criminal record from your home country. Note, all of this can be done remotely.
Didn't find your answer in this video? If you have any questions about the property market in Portugal, relocating to Portugal, visa processes, or simply want to discuss your unique situation, feel free to schedule a one-to-one consulting call with us using the link in the description below. We would be happy to offer you some clarity. Now let's talk about the major differences between the two options. And the fundamental one is that the D7 requires you to actually live in Portugal, while for the Golden Visa you only need to stay in Portugal for 7 days per year, or eventually even 14 days combined in 2 years.
This is a major deciding factor. Can you move to Portugal right now and become a resident? Or relocating to Portugal is not in your plan for at least a few more years?
So what are the other deciding factors that you should take into consideration? Here's what we summarized based on the most common asked questions from our consultations.
First one, initial investment. For Golden Visa, the minimum investment threshold is 280,000 euros. This includes the main applicant and his or her direct family members.
And for the D7, there is no initial investment required. Rather, the proof of annual income of a minimum of 8,460 euros for the main applicant, then you need to add 50% for the spouse and 30% more for each child.
Second, governmental fees. For submission for Golden Visa is 533 for review. Once the application is approved and the residence card is being issued, the fee is 5,325 euros. For renew, which is every 2 years, each time is 2,663 euros.
For the D7 visa, the costs will end up staying way under 500 euros per applicant. Third, do you want to become a tax resident in Portugal? Because if you would follow the route of the D7 visa, you would need to spend in Portugal half a year plus 1 day. And this means that you become a tax resident in Portugal. On the other hand, the Golden Visa just requires you to spend 7 days in average per year in Portugal. And for that reason, you do not need to become a tax resident in Portugal.
The fourth factor is time. Which one is faster? The average turnaround time for Golden Visa is 6 to 9 months, and for D7 is 1 to 4 months. The fifth factor is the minimum stay required in Portugal each year. For Golden Visa, you need to stay in Portugal for 6 months consecutively or 8 months accumulatively, each year on average. And for Golden Visa, it's 7 days average per year.
We hope this video is helpful for you to decide which route you should take.
If you want to know more about Golden Visa or D7, please check out our previous videos. We have put the links in the description below. And if you have any other questions that we didn't cover in this video, please book a call with us directly.
If you enjoy this kind of video, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell.
We'll be posting videos regularly.
And please don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram also. We are quite active there.
Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
I am Rafael.
I am Mia. We're the founders of Mall Portugal.
Property advisory company.
So what are the common requirements of the two programs? First, you need to have a NIF number. The fifth factor.
The fifth factor that we will help you. For the D7 program, you would need to stay in Portugal 6 months consecutively or 8 months accumulatively. Each year, you say this one.